بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولقد يسرنا القرآن للذكر
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It pleases to welcome you to the maiden episode of Yassarnal Qur'an class, where we shall be learning how to read the Arabic text of the Holy Qur'an. The Holy Qur'an, as we all know, is the book of Allah that is replete with divine knowledge and guidance. It was sent to the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for the entire humanity. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded us to recite the Quran always and to follow its teaching. Now, to be able to recite it, we need to learn how to read it. And that's why it is important. This class is important. The Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also placed much importance on the reading of the Holy Quran, the learning of it and the reading of it always. That's why it is reported that he once said that خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ, that is, the best of you is the one who learns the Holy Quran and teaches it to others. And the founder of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, Hadrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad alayhi salam, also placed much importance to the reading, to the learning of the Holy Quran. In the revelation which he received, it is said to him that Al-Khayru kulluhu fil Quran, that is, all good lies in the Holy Quran. In the light of this, he once expressed his desire that a book containing instructions on how to read the Arabic text of the Holy Quran be written. And in response to this desire, noble desires of his, one of his companions, Hadrat Pir Muhammad Manzoor by name, wrote a book that contains instructions on how to read the Arabic text of the Holy Quran in Urdu language. Ever since, the book has been translated into various languages of the world and circulated across the world. It has been used extensively in learning how to read the Arabic text of the Holy Quran. This is the book that we shall be using in this class. To go through the lessons of this book, which contains 40 lessons with exercises that help to learn and assimilate the instructions and the lessons in the book. I have students with me to go through the lessons. Beloved students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah, I trust you are happy to be in the class.
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. So you are welcome to the class. Now we are set to go through the lessons, and by the grace of Allah, we shall learn it and through it know how to read the Arabic text of the Holy Quran. In the book, we begin from learning the Arabic alphabets and their phonetic sound. That is the letters of the Arabic language. To go through the lesson, you have to pay much attention to how I pronounce them, and you read after me when you are asked to read after me. So you focus with the letters, on the letters, pointing to the letters with your fingers, okay? Now, while I read the first, the letters, you don't reply yet, you listen and try to get the way I pronounce it, so that you pronounce it exactly when you are asked to pronounce, to read, okay? Alif, Alif, Ba, Ba, Ta, ta, tha, tha, jim, jim, ha, ha, kha, kha, dal, dal, ذال ذال را را ذا ذا سين سين. These are the first 12 letters of the Arabic language. So we go back to the beginning now and you pronounce it after, you read it after me, okay? Alif,
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 ba,
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 ta,
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 tha,
Sa,
tha,
Sa,
jim,
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 ha,
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 kha,
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 dal,
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 ذال,
Zal,
ذال,
Zal,
را,
Ra,
را,
Ra,
ذا,
Za,
ذا,
Za,
سين,
Sin,
سين.
Sin,
MashaAllah. Now, Ibrahim, take the first lines.
Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin.
MashaAllah. Umar Farouk.
Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin.
MashaAllah. Amatul Rahim.
Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin.
MashaAllah. In these letters we have read, there are some of the letters you have to pay much attention to how they are to be properly pronounced. Okay, particularly tha, letter tha. When you start from the beginning, alif, ba, ta, tha. Tha is a letter that comes, the point of articulation of it is the tip of your tongue touches the tip of the central incisors, upper incisors, okay? So the tip of your tongue touches the tip of these central upper incisors. And you try to slightly bring the tongue out in between the upper and lower incisors. And so with that, you will be able to pronounce tha in the best way. Now call it after me. Tha, tha,
Tha,
tha.
Tha,
Jim,
Jim,
ha,
Ha,
ha.
Ha.
You can see that the pronunciation of ha is somehow stronger than we have it in English language, that is H. So this one is ha. It sounds as ha.
Ha.
It is a letter that comes from the middle of our throat. Wasatul halq, the middle of our throat. That is where we bring ha from. Now call it after me. Ha.
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 Kha.
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 Dal.
Dal.
Zal.
Zal.
Now, zal, we also have to pay attention to how it is properly pronounced. Dhal and tha, they come from the same point of articulation in our mouth. It is the tip of our tongue touching the tip of our central upper incisors, okay? The slight difference between them is that tha, as you say, it is voiceless, but with respect to dhal, it is voiced. Now say, you can see it is voiced, whereas the first one is, it is not such, it is not voiced as such. So we have dhal.
Dhal.
You let your tongue to come in between the upper and lower incisors. Dhal.
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 Ra.
Ra.
Za.
Za.
Sin.
Sin.
Now let us read the letters from the beginning collectively.
Alif. Ba. Ta. Sa. Jim. Ha. Kho. Dal. Zal. Ra. Za. Sin.
Mashallah. Now, with the corrections which I've made, you have to read it individually once again. Try to apply the corrections, particularly those letters which I've pointed out, their points of articulation, starting from Amatul Rahim. Take from Alif.
Alif. Ba. Ta. Sa. Jim. Ha. Kho. Dal. Zal. Ra. Za. Sin.
Mashallah. Umar Farouk.
Alif. Ba. Ta. Sa. Jim. Ha. Kho. Dal. Zal. Ra. Za. Sin.
Mashallah. Ibrahim.
Alif, Ba, Ta, Sa, Jim, Ha, Kho, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin.
Mashallah. You must always note that the phonetic sound of dal and dhal should not be not del or dhel, but dal, dhal. Now pronounce it dal,
Dal.
dal,
Dal.
dhal,
Zal.
dhal.
Zal.
So you ensure that you go through it at your leisure time to master it, bearing in mind the corrections which we have made in the class today. Okay? Mashallah, alhamdulillah, it has been Yassarnal Qur'an class where we learn today we learn the Arabic alphabet and their phonetic sound, and we've added to our knowledge of how to read the Arabic text of the Holy Qur'an. This is how far time would permit us in today's class. Until next time when we shall meet in Yassarnal Qur'an class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.